Our mission and our focus is to bring culturally relevant art and make it accessible to communities that are underserved. The power of street art is the fact that it is in the public space, that people have access to it. You know, it is a democratic form of art. And because of that, it's extremely important. We create things that move people, and that's our focus. Things that have impact and connection to people. When they look at the image, they feel something. When we did Revolution of the Groove, we were talking about the social conditions that African Americans were facing when you look at blues music. It was done on the concept that the first line of the civil rights movement is our music. And so we profiled artists who had dramatic change within the society. People like Aretha Franklin, Respect, Billie Holiday, Strange Fruit. It had a lot of impact on making people stop, look, and be captured by the images in the mural. People wanted to know more about the artist, those who didn't know, and those who did came and told me who were their favorites, what a part of their music moved them. We saw the social impact of that very quickly, how it moved people and how it was relevant. And then also the fact that the artists that we selected, a lot of them had played our local segregated club. So it also had cultural relevancy to the local community. It also had cultural relevancy what was going on at the time, because still we were going through that upheaval from the George Floyd and all that anxiety. The Civil Rights mural was done during the summer when George Floyd had passed away so tragically. We were commissioned by the Subculture Group with Rodney Mayo to do something positive about what was going on with how to fight social injustice in a positive way. And of course, the Civil Rights Movement was a movement where you basically brought massive social change to a society without any bloodshed. Congressman Lewis was a part of the mural. We had Augusta Savage. We had Ellen Baker. We had Fannie Lou Hamer. And of course, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X were profiled in that mural. The four core members, you know, it's nearly seamless how we work together. It's like basically working with a family. Eddie and Tony are just fantastic. Anthony Hernandez is a wonderful artist. He specializes in portraiture. He focuses on connection, that we're all connected. He sees artists bringing people together, and he has a great love for the visual image. Another member of the group is Eduardo Mendieta, and he has done a lot of different things over the years with us. He helped develop the beautiful water tank you see in Riviera Beach. He also worked on the Civil Rights mural. Dalhia, magnificent. She's a Renaissance woman. She is a poet. She is an artist.
A lot of my stuff is based on Black history and women's history. Circa 1920 and prior, just because I love the glamour. I love the pride in how people looked and how they carried themselves, and a certain moral compass that people seem to have. And those are things that I personally would like to aim towards. So I think that's the beauty of that era for me. This is Caron's baby. So 99.9% of the ideas and the concepts come through her, specifically through her. And it's our job as artists to help her build those things out. Street art for me is the voice of the people. Art is used and sits in the center, specifically street art, of every major historical moment in our past. For me, it's not just about art for art's sake. It's about using art to speak about what you believe in, to beautify, to heal communities, and also for people to be able to express themselves. We put beauty in spaces, and I think that's what we do.
The Under the Bridge mural profiled the history in Riviera Beach. African Americans used to swim under the Singer Island Bridge there in the Intercoastal Waterway. And it was because they were not necessarily welcomed at the municipal beach on Singer Island. And that kind of speaks to that history. This mural right now, though, it also speaks to change. This young African-American boy who's swimming in the Intercoastal Waterway, this mural now is the gateway to the municipal beach where everyone is welcome to participate and go swim. So it also speaks to the change where the mural is at. Palm Beach Lakes High School wanted to basically inspire the young people there towards academic achievement by self-motivating them through art. One of the murals we did first there was a beautiful mural profiling athletic achievement. Another mural that we did at the school was a Martin Luther King mural that has quotes on it. I feel a lot of our more successful murals has been based on what has been going on within the society, and we have been able to reflect that and highlight that. They also can give messages to the public that you may not find in a contemporary art gallery. A lot of people feel intimidated when they go in there, you know. Public art is free to the public to enjoy. It's probably the most powerful form of art because it's in the public eye. There's no constraint over it. It's open and you can touch the lives of many people who come past it.
For more stories about your South Florida community and local resources, like, subscribe, and click the video below.